Hi there, welcome to the Literary Gladiators channel. I'm Josh, and I'm here today with Charlie.
Hi.
Charlie came to stop by and help me along with the new book tag that I'm bringing to everybody here on BookTube, the Cookie book tag.
I wonder why it came to me.
Yeah, I would think not bringing you to the Cookie book tag would almost
That's like saying
not bringing hot dogs to the baseball game, or canceling the hot dog, pretzel vendors and the beer stand. How we do the Cookie book tag is that I have a list of 10 cookies and a bonus question, and with each cookie comes a trait that can also be applied to a book that I have read.
And one I will be eating.
And Charlie's going to be eating a few cookies.
Would you like some?
I have a few cookies over here, but thank you.
We can share. Okay, you know what?
Ready. The first cookie is, of course, the chocolate chip cookie.
We're gonna open.
Just like these that Charlie has here. And for that, a great American classic.
Just like the chocolate chip cookie.
Already. There are so many good great American classics that I could choose from, but I am choosing the poetry of Robert Frost because
very good.
I feel that he is the great American poet.
I would second that.
He does a lot of commentary on just random subjects, a lot of which have transcendental reflections to them.
I was going to say cookie.
I think I'm good, thank you. I've got some cookies over here.
Yeah.
Mending Wall, for instance, is pretty much the idea of conforming to something that somebody else planted into your mind. And then The Road Not Taken is...
Wasn't that our first one? No, we have our first premiere pilot episode.
That is our pilot episode of Literary Gladiators. It's pretty much a poem about indecisiveness, if you do the research.
I mean, should I get the Oreos? Should I get the chocolate chip cookie? Should I get some fish? No, fish is healthy.
Next cookie is the sugar cookie, a work that gives you a warm and fuzzy feeling. I have some right over here from where I live.
Hooray!
From where I actually work. But for the warm and fuzzy feeling book, I chose Pause and Effect, The Healing Power of Dogs. I don't have that on me right now, but it's just a great reminder of the special things that dogs can do for people. Some of which are there's a dog that can detect cancer.
A seeing eye dog.
There are seeing eye dogs that there's Angels on the Leash, which are show dogs that have made a great inspiration. And then you also have the Zolox Puntley dog. It's a Mexican hairless dog that served as a one of those warm water bottles to people.
I know that with bloodhounds, they were used at the old days. Now it's a German Shepherd, but back then, especially with a lot of crime novels, like get the bloodhounds out, and that's because they had a really, as most of you may know, dogs have an increased sense of smell and hearing too. So when I'm drumming, and I live next door they have about 7 dogs, anyway, I will hear those dogs, and there's about but still,
They may sometimes use bloodhounds for detective work.
Yeah, I think now they're using German Shepherd for most.
German Shepherd is so versatile; they can use that for police work and sniffing.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cop. Look at the previous episodes, and then you'll say, "Good thing he chose different."
Oh just check out the Halloween episode coming out later in the week. Already. Next one is the Oatmeal Cookie, a work that makes you think of home. And in a way, I would say that while we're not in Ireland, the poetry of Seamus Heaney, collected in the Open Ground collection, really makes me think of the beauty that comes with living where I live.
And I guess the oatmeal part, Oatmeal Cookie, comes into play because at home you wake up early in the morning and you smell that oatmeal. I hate oatmeal, personally. I can't stand oatmeal. I ate it because I lost
Just a homely feeling.
Yeah.
You eat oatmeal cookies?
Very rarely. Very rarely will I eat an oatmeal cookie. And if I do, because it was a trick.
I used to eat them.
That's why I'm going to have a rap sheet.
I would just say it's not my favorite.
No, it's not mine, but still. Actually, I had a bowl of oatmeal because I lost the bet.
Oh. How was that?
I blacked out after about 10 mouthfuls. Seriously, I just wasn't. I said, I can't do this!
Alrighty, then we should move on to...
Yes, let's move on to a different...
How about a gingerbread cookie?
I like that.
Alrighty. With that, it's your favorite fairy tale or folk tale. And for that, I chose from Hans Christian Andersen's collection, The Little Mermaid. I like Hans Christian Andersen. I think that he's very to the point with his work. And The Little Mermaid, the original tale, is quite
different.
It's very...
It's the opposite. It's like light and then dark.
There's no Sebastian the Crab warning her to stay under the sea. It's more so...
Or the lady,
her making
the talking
her own
teapot,
individual choice.
Or the Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I love Buzz Lightyear.
I think we can say that the Disney elements came in much later.
Much later.
But that's not to say that you should refrain from checking it out, because you should really check out the fairy tales of Hans Christian Andersen, and I plan to check more of them out. And we also did an episode of The Little Mermaid that will be out in a few months.
I wore the clam bra, just kidding.
The next one is the Oreo.
Yay!
Just like these mini Oreos that Charlie has here, Charlie's being good by eating small. A supporting character.
One for me, one for you, one for me, one for you, one
I
for
think
me.
I'm good, thank you.
I don't know how to count. There's 12 of them.
Already for Oreo, it is a supporting character that steals the story, just like the cream filling to the Oreo. And the cream filling was actually invented by a man named Sam Porcello, who spent many of his years living near us in Toms River, New Jersey. He unfortunately passed away 3 years ago, but
I heard about that.
And he also created the chocolate covered Oreo, which is quite magnificent.
He lived in Toms River.
He did live in Toms River.
We're in New Jersey, so, and we're close to Toms River. Where are my keys? We're going for a car trip. Oh, he's dead. In all seriousness,
he does have living relatives, though.
We gotta get MapQuest. You get on MapQuest, I'll get in the car.
I think we'll just continue with the book tag.
Yeah, it's a good idea. But no,
I chose from John Steinbeck's East of Eden, Lee, who was a servant to Adam, and he provided this wisdom to Adam and to Adam's children, Cal and Aaron. So I thought that he was a really important driving force to this magnificent novel.
Speaking of magnificent, have you had the Mega Stuff Oreo?
Have you had the yeah, I've had the
Mega Stuff. Take the Mega Stuff, and you can make the layers. You can basically make your doctor a lot richer than he is if you want to just do what I do a lot.
Oh, I can believe that. Next one is the Biscuit, a great British classic.
The Limp Biscuit.
Already.
That was a bad joke, I'm sorry.
For the great British classic, I chose C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia, but specifically The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which was the first one to be released, but chronologically speaking, the second, where they first discover Narnia through the wardrobe in a house.
When I was I watched the movie, and when did the movie come out?
The movie came out in 2005. It's the only time I went to see a movie twice in theaters.
I saw it when it first came out. I was in tears at one point. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it was it was a great movie. But there was a time I was a little.
That's an Oreo, not a biscuit.
It was a very good movie. I would give them a 4 out of 5 because, like I said, there was a part that I personally it was very sad. Like I said, personally.
It all depends.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that sad, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I liked it though.
Already. Moving right along, number 7 is The Thin Mint, which is a work that you feel makes a difference. That's an Oreo, not a Thin Mint. You know what? Do we have any Thin Mint? I'll take the Oreos for that. You can keep one.
Yay!
But
this is all unscripted, by the way. Too. There was no one behind the camera.
Already.
The card.
Thin Mint is a work that you feel makes a difference, just like the Girl Scouts do to the community.
Exactly.
For that, I chose Aesop's Fables, which I feel are so filled with great morals that are intertwined with these clever stories, some of which are only half a page long.
Really?
But
I want to read some more Aesop. I read it when I was early age, and I just a little bit, and I want to read more of them.
no, definitely, I'm definitely going to encourage everybody
Yeah.
to maybe even go over it on the show, but
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
Read it.
Next one is one of my favorites, The Shortbread, a writer that is addicting. And for that I chose, I only read 2 books of his actually, but when I read his work, it keeps me up and I need to get back to it. And I chose John Saul. I just finished reading Suffer the Children, and
that's great.
4 years ago I read When the Wind Blows, and both were very intriguing works.
Stuff for the children.
Yeah, that was his very first book that he released.
So I haven't read it, but that's on my bucket list for over the summer, which is coming up soon.
I may do a review of it on the channel.
I want to
We'll
read
see.
that one though, but let me guess. Here's the plot: you come home, the husband's all, "Where's my dinner? Where's my cookies?" I'm just kidding.
Not really. No,
Okay.
it's a horror work. So
Oh, it's even worse than that.
he identifies this as a thriller, but it's quite It's,
So it's a different genre.
children are disappearing.
This is why I sleep with.
There is a chief of police in there.
I like police officers.
Mm-hmm.
They are good people. Most
I agree.
the ones that let's not go into politics.
Already done. Next is The Black and White Cookie, a work you are not sure if you like or dislike. And the one that I have mixed feelings about is Seize the Day by Saul Bellow, because
Carpe diem.
Saul Bellow is an author that really, his work is very engaging, and I definitely want to read more, but this is quite a painful read, I'll say, because the characters are really not very likable people for all different reasons, but yet his work is I like the way he writes, and I like the way he approaches.
So you don't like
the story.
You just don't like the characters.
I wasn't very fond. I thought it was okay. I rated it 6 out of 10. Wow.
Yeah, I probably
Next one up is The Dog Treat, which is your favorite literary animal. Do you really want to eat that?
No. No. No.
My dogs would want to eat that.
Yeah, save it for your dog.
That's a good idea. Alrighty. For Dog Treat, my favorite literary animal, I have many, but I chose Mr. Jingles from The Green Mile because he was a sense of light to these prisoners that were being sentenced to death.
Yeah.
His original owner, Delacroix, he was pretty much the only reason that he was pushing along, and then after he was ready to when his time was there, John Coffey came around and was able to do something very he was able to show who he was miraculously with Mr. Jingles, and I'm not going to say so much because I think that you should definitely check out The Green Mile. It's one of my favorite Stephen King novels. I would say it's within the top 5, maybe even top 3.
It's a very, very good book, and also I would give it a 10. But also the movie as well. Very good movie. Tom Hanks is in it as well.
It was a good. I like the movie. I think that
I saw the movie before.
there's
I read
a
the
lot
book, so.
in the book that really there's a lot to offer there too.
But still,
But already time for the bonus question.
Cake?
Cookies.
Okay, great.
Already. The bonus question, what is your favorite cookie?
And why? Like,
What's your favorite cookie?
to be honest, I like a wafer cookie. A nice thin wafer. Believe it or not, I'm going to go on a little bit of a thing here, but I play with a Scottish band, and I'm not giving out the name because we are a non-profit, but I was underage at the time, and we played a place called in Allentown, New Jersey. It's a nice, quaint little village, nice little town. They had a winery, and I went in after, and I'm just looking around. My mom was there too, and they looked at me. They said, "Hey, how can we help you?" They actually poured the glass of whatever they were serving that day and put it in front of me. So I take it, and I'm like, it looks good. Now, this is just me personally. I like to joke around. I like to be funny and all that, but still, this is just... I took it, and I said, if I drink this, you'll lose your license. What do you mean? I said, I'm not of age. Put it down. And then the man realized, oh, words we can't say on camera, but he's like, really? And then I said, here's my ID. Next time, look for it. He said, I got to reward you somehow for your honesty, because, I said...
And he gave you a cookie?
And here's what he did. He said, I have something that doesn't have alcohol in it, but it's a, believe it or not, it looks like a church communion wafer, but it's not. It's not. It's called the California wine wafer, or the original wine wafer is what they changed it to. And basically, it's a very thin wafer, and it's under the Sacramento Cookie Factory. They're in California. Hence the name, but they've been making them since 1640 in the Czech Republic, in spas, and then very notable people have consumed the wafers. And if you had those wafers, you were the hit of the party. If I had some of those wafers in my a chest somewhere, and I was having a party, I'd be bringing home some nice people, with wealth and class. And it's all on the back of the box too, but you can go online and read the whole thing, and it's up here though.
Okay.
And they still make it the same way. It's a 12-day process how they make each wafer, 7 inches in diameter.
Oh, okay. That is quite something. A unique
choice
from a cookie connoisseur.
It's also, thank you. It's also there was no artificial flavoring in it. There's no it's all natural ingredients.
And 2 of my favorite cookies are the shortbread cookies, especially from Walker's, and the biscuit cookie with the milk chocolate on the other end.
English major here. Do those have the hazelnut? For some reason, I don't like hazelnut.
It's milk chocolate.
It's milk chocolate. I like that.
Definitely, you should definitely check both of them out.
Yeah. And
already then, it's time to tag people to do this tag.
Tag
as well.
Rip.
Already. I'm tagging 10 people.
I'm terrible.
Because I want to hear what you have to say. I am tagging Katie from Books and Things.
Hi, Katie.
Mike from Knowledge Lost.
Hi, Mike.
Amy from the Dusty Bookshelf.
Hi, Amy.
Stephanie from Time to Read.
Hi, Stephanie.
Gemma from Aussie Bookworm.
Hi, Jenna.
Sam from Novels and Nonsense.
Hey, Sam.
Victoria from A Hermit's Progress.
Hi, Victoria.
Karen from A Simple Cup of Tea.
Who?
Karen from A Simple Cup of Tea. She's a new and growing booktuber.
Well, welcome to our community online. I'm sorry I butchered your name.
Sarah from the Library of Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And Alex from Books and Cookies.
Yo, what's up, Alex? Books and Cookies.
Yeah, that's a very fitting name, I would say.
Yeah.
Already, be sure to check out some more of our videos. And for now, keep reading.
And keep eating.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. All right?
It's really good.
Don't do that when you're driving, though. I will say that. If you do that when you're driving, you will, because it's also the packaging still.